friends, Shaamini from Preschool here, and today we're here to do some simple art activities. So what is special about these 3 simple art activities is that they all have something to do with water. So water plays a very important role, it has a very important job in each of these art activities, and we will see what those are. So what we're trying to see here is how water can help us make some pretty cool art, the different things it can do to the other materials we use, and especially being something that we can easily get, these are worth giving a shot. This is science and art together as we're creating something artistic and we can use our own imagination with what we make, but water becomes very important because it allows us to make these artistic things. So the materials that we will need are, of course, you will need the water, you'll need a tray, you'll need a spray bottle full of water, a pipette, spoon for some mixing, you'll need a black permanent marker, you'll need washable markers, you'll need paper towel, and some liquid watercolor, which we can make using water and food coloring. And of course some paper to draw on. We'll also need some paintbrushes. Okay, so the first activity that we're going to be doing is creating a beautiful picture on paper towel. So normally we would draw on paper, construction paper, colored paper, all kinds of paper. But what would it look like if we used paper towels to make some art? So before we begin activity number 1, let's make some of those liquid watercolors. So I have 5 cups full of a little bit of water, and I'm going to drop some food coloring in, mix it up, so we can have our paint. Okay, we have some colors to play with. We have some purple, ooh, whoa, oh no. We have blue, green, red, and yellow. So we're going to use our paintbrushes and we're going to draw a beautiful piece of art on this paper towel and see what that looks like. Okay, so I tried to make a tree, but the colors are not as strong or as bright as I want them. So I'm going to put some more food coloring in the cups and see what happens. We'll still keep this one to see what it looks like when it dries, but I want to see if we can make it any brighter. Alright, we have a bunch of beautiful colors on this paper towel now. Colors are much more bright on this one than our one before. So let's let them both dry and see what they look like very soon. If we hold our paper towel coloring, watercoloring, painting, you can see the colors quite vividly with the sunlight, which is nice. You can see the first one that we did versus the second one, so I definitely recommend you use a lot of food coloring to make those colors really pop. Number 2 is a colored surprise activity. So we're going to be using permanent marker as well as washable markers with some water to draw something, hide it up with the marker, and then when we bring in the water, it will show us our surprise drawing. We're going to draw some stuff with these washable markers, and then we're going to cover it up with a permanent marker. Afterwards, we're going to spray it with some water and see if the colors from the washable markers show up. Okay, my hearts are all the same color now. Those beautiful colors I was using before are all hidden. So how can we make them come back? By using a spray bottle full of water. So let's see, bring over your parents, bring over your siblings. Let's see if they can guess what color hearts you had used. All you have to do now is spray away. Do you see what's happening to my colors? They're coming out. My red heart, my purple heart, my blue heart, my green, my other blue. They're slowly coming out from behind the marker. Welcome back, colors. Hello, tiny heart. What color are you? Wow! Hello, more tiny hearts. Woo! It looks like it works a lot better with baking, what do you call this? Parchment paper or a baking sheet underneath. So try that. It seems to help keep the colors in and not bleed out too fast. Number 3, we're going to be painting with water. And then we're going to be using our liquid watercolor to make that painting come alive. I have my plate here, and I'm going to dip into the water and try and draw the letter A. This is just a little bit tricky because I can't really see what I'm drawing, can I, with the water. But it will show up once we put the watercolor in, so that will be fun. Okay, so I think I have my A here. Let's try this out. So, where's my pipette? Here we go. I'm gonna start with, just do some yellow. So I've grabbed some yellow here, and I'm gonna drop it where I think the A is. Ooh. So the yellow is only going to show up where there's water, and it's going to run down, as you can see, where the rest of the water was that I drew. Let's add some blue in here and see what happens. Woo. As it spreads along, it's also starting to mix together in a bit. Do you remember what yellow and blue make? Green. Let's try some red here. Ooh. It's a little messy, but you can see my letter A here. It looks like it would be best if you could try it with a paper plate. Fortunately, I don't have any, but please feel free to try it out if you do, and you can let me know how it is. This still worked out pretty well. We have the colors all mixing together, and you can see what letter this is, right? Let me write another letter out, and you can guess what letter it's going to be. Okay, we have my mystery letter here. Let's see if you can guess what it is. I'm gonna grab some green first. Bloop. Ooh, there we go, that's nice. It's going around. Ooh, it's going around. Let's switch up colors, use a bit of purple. Oh, it's going around. It's catching on to the water line that we can't quite see ourselves. Oh. Getting a little messy down there, that's okay. Pretty good, even though we don't have all the necessary materials here today. What letter is it looking like so far? Does it look like a O? But what if I add more here? It's a little messy, but it is the letter Q. Around with the line out. Let's do one more mystery letter. I'll try to add more water this time, so hopefully it runs smoothly. Okay, it is running, but I put a little too much at the beginning there, didn't I? Any guesses what letter this is so far? It might take you a couple times to really pick up on the technique here. What letter did I make, friends? S! S for snake and S for Shaamini. Alright, friends, we tried 3 simple activities using water. We painted on paper towel. We made some mysterious colors show up. And we also made some mysterious letters show up using food coloring and water. So all three activities had to use water as their main and special ingredient. With the first activity, the water helped spread the colors across the paper towel, making it look very cool, particularly under a flashlight or with the sunlight. With our second activity, the water helped expose the colors that were hiding under the black permanent markers. And with activity number 3, the water helped us draw a mysterious surprise image, and when we added the colors in, the letter appeared, didn't it? So those are just a couple fun things to do with water. Very simple ingredients you probably have at home. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!